Hello world, good day and good game. If you don't know what to do in the endgame or just want something shiny, then I got something for you. When you run through Albion, then you often see people with a very special medal like this one there. In front of the name is a medal that you need to grind over and over again. You find those medals in your inventory when you click on your name and switch to medals. For example, this medal is for doing the Void Erosion Purge challenge mode. This is one of those that you need to grind over and over again. You get them for a few days and then they are taken away, so you have to grind them again. Just take one descendant that you can play with, look at the last place of each leaderboard and watch out for three things there. First, packed leaderboards like this are more work than others, especially with popular descendants. Hard to beat this time. Second, the board is full, but with times that you can beat. Look at this, 19 minutes. You can be faster. Third, the board is not full at all. You just need to do it. Even when it takes 55 minutes or 1 hour like those two here, you would be on the leaderboard and snatch the medal. There is no need to be number one, especially not when boards are crazy like this. This bunny is 40 seconds faster than everyone else with non-attribute components? I don't know. So finding a board to get a medal is simple, but what about finding a build? Well, that's even simpler. If you want a crazy build for any descendant, then those boards show you hundreds of them. Literally. You can look at every single person here and how they build their descendant. On the high ranks you will find people with crazy ancestor modules, so maybe look at the people on the lower ranks which play more casual with average ancestor modules or setups. They can be very different, but they all work. For example, I changed one thing for my Ines that makes the Void Erosion Purge challenge a joke. I am using Hypernova. Why? Well, look at this. Wait, one moment. I want to let you know one thing about this video. We could look at every single build for every descendant that brings you on the leaderboard. But that would be a 1 hour video, I guess. Instead, we just look at an Ines build to give you an example how easy Void Erosion Purge can be. If you want all builds for all descendants, then join my stream and let's create one together. Actually, this video has an Ines and a Sharen build. The Sharen build is at the very end, but only in images. Wherever I go, the enemies are trapped. They cannot hurt me. How easy is that? I just need to kill them one by one. But still, for components I wanted something with HP, damage and utility. So I went for plague components, which boosts the singular damage, and invader components, which give a bit more range. The reactor is special because it has order of truth damage. All those enemies are order of truth, so this gives a good lot of damage to kill them. The other stat is critical hit damage because you are doing critical hits over and over again, so you want to max that out. On the Arche tree, the important stuff can be more range, higher damage, more MP to increase your critical hit rate. Cooldown is very important to be fast, even more critical hit damage, and some penetration. For the modules I'm using cooldown with MP conversion and nimble fingers. As always, battle and attack modules increase your power. Here it is power increase and singular specialist. This works if you are super lucky and your ancestor module has cooldown too. If not, then you need focus on electric and focus on singular here for better cooldown. For architect I am using decimator because you kill so often that it stacks good damage. You may see other modules here like dangerous ambush that may or may not give more damage, but I like to go with decimator as a more reliable buff. Then we want to be a crit build, so we put in everything to maximize our critical hit rate and critical damage. There are a couple of moments in the run where you need more range, for example when Hypernova is on cooldown or still charging, and against one commander where you want to hide behind a wall and shoot him from the distance. In the end, of course, the ancestor module you trust the most. Critical hit damage is very nice here. Together with cooldown it is even better. You do not really need more MP on this, better some electric or singular boost. It all depends how you build your Arche tree. But for more damage, critical hit damage, electric, singular, very good. In Void Erosion Purge you will often see Power Beyond, not only because it gives a little bit of damage, this sometimes also gives tow, which binds enemies together like Hypernova does. Enemies are a bit spread, so it's very comfy to bring them together for an easy kill. And here's the thing, this can be optimized even further. Sure, getting on the first place needs a lot of skill and the best modules on the market, but getting in the top 100 of Void Erosion Purge can be damn easy sometimes. So we don't need highly optimized stuff. So go in the leaderboard and choose one that is not full or easy to do. Run them over and over again with only one goal. Do not die. You can be slow, you can walk instead of grapple, but never ever die. Getting faster and faster just happens, especially when you know which enemy appears and which packs you can skip. The runs we will see in a minute will show all those packs, but keep in mind that the route I take can be improved and it is not the fastest way. It is just to show you when a small pack or big one with elite comes, which you can skip and which you need to take special care of. So now have fun while looking how I'm crawling through Void Erosion Purge Challenge, and good luck with your runs. I hope we will see each other in a few days carrying all those medals. Have fun, good game, goodbye. Are you kidding me? Okay. Fucking grappling hook charge time. Oh my god. Okay. Please be good. Oh my god. Second after second. Wait, it's 96? Okay. I'm in.